Welcome to this video by Dr. Lock. So had a customer drop off this column here for a BA. It's a column shift one, so it's slightly different. There's the normal steering column that you'll get in a BA or a BF, FG as well actually. So I thought to myself, this came to me deadlocked and there was a few other issues with it, so I fixed those issues. And then I thought to myself, well, I really need to make a pulley system. I've been getting these ignitions out a different way. So basically these are the things that I've got to pull out. So that just sits in there kind of like that, and somehow you need to get that out. Now this is welded so you can't remove this. So unlike the normal column, you can put the so I've got a pulley, and what I did is I just made that so that can move. So basically we put a pulley in there like that and we pull that out. But the problem is that whichever way I do it, it just won't fit. So I thought to myself, well, I think it's about time, instead of doing it the hard way of getting these out to do the replacement for that, I thought, well, I'll make up a pulley system. I'm literally in the process of doing it. I'm not happy with that. I'm going to cut it and do a different thread. My weldings are a little bit dodgy, but what I thought is I'll put a pulley system like that. I'll put some nuts on there, and then I'll make up a plate like this, which I'm literally just doing. And what we'll do is we'll wind this down. I'm going to cut this off and do it again. Absolutely not happen. I shouldn't have been trying to MIG on gal, even though I tried to clean it and all of that. That was just silly when I could use the arc. But basically what I want to do is I want to put this in there like that, and then just use M8, and basically we're just going to pivot it off that. So the plate is going to come down and it's just going to be on there like that, and I can screw that. So basically we're going to lift this plate up, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to use the strength of the steering column, because that's solid die cast, So if we turn this like this, and then we turn the other side where the screw is, and we come up, we'll be able to pull this insert out that always breaks. So what I need to do now is manufacture one of these. So I've just cut some stock literally just now. So I've got this, and I need to make this into this. So I was using stainless bolts before on this, which I think works a lot better. Really do. So stainless, oh, that's actually mild steel, and then stainless, and I can slice and dice this. So, but the problem that I've got is I've got to remanufacture that because this is too high. Literally I can't allow this to go above the surface because I've run out of room. So just there, it's not enough. Put a plate on there. So I have to remanufacture that. I could turn this one down and still use it and use both of them, but I thought, well, why not just make another one? So all it is just machine this down. I'll try and get this out with one hand. There we go. So I'm going to make this. So that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. This customer is due to pick up this steering column, and I thought to myself, well, it's 3 o'clock now. He's going to come before 5, and it's like 4 o'clock now. So I have started on this. So Please excuse the welds. They are definitely not what I can do, but I really don't care right at the moment. So I'm going to cut this off and do another threaded rod. Might use something like that. Anyhow, that's what I'm up to. So basically that is going to go into there. So I kind of milled this down so it's a nice fit. And the thing is that that's not an even surface, and nor is that. I think that's square, but this is on a slight angle like that. So put a little nick into it and just kind of machined it down. So, and then I'm kind of latching it on there like that. Sorry, the sun's getting in the way. It's oh, there we go. It's on my van. So I kind of need to do it like that. So when you're lifting up like that, it's got plenty, and we're only removing little dowel pins. Like they're so small. I think I've got one somewhere here. That really, this is overkill. It really is. So all we're trying to do is just make this part here. Just grab that, take that out. I've got heaps of these things. Of course it's not going to come out, and of course I'm trying to do it with one hand. Maybe some circlip pliers. There we go. So all we're trying to do is, this pin sits in there into the column like that, and all we want to do is actually just push this over like that and shear it. So we're not after much force to actually do that. You can see that this is obviously off a job. So the return broke on this, so you couldn't go to start it. Starter motor starts, but then won't flick back. So that was the problem with this one here. Very common. So that's what we're going to do this afternoon, and hopefully this customer won't show up before I get this done. But and also the other thing I've done with this one, because he's repaired it, so I actually had the job finished and this and that. I drilled and tapped and Loctited. I used permanent Loctite, so it was actually, I've done the job and it was ready, new barrel, undeadlocked it, you know, blah blah blah, all done. I thought to myself, hold on a sec, I might as well take this opportunity now to actually do this. So we've got a new barrel in there, new key. I've got some transponders for him, but that's the problem, that distance there, unlike this one here, this column here. So we've got nothing to mount off, but we do have enough where we can actually just slip a plate in, so we can put the part in there. And literally what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this on this angle, cut it down, put the nut on there, put the other bolt on there so I can stabilize that. And then with this piece here, what I can do is I can first of all wind that down. Really not happy with the welding, but you can always do it again. It doesn't really matter. It's literally, we'll put that in there like that. Yeah. So that's going to go on there like that. It sits nice and snug. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this plate and we're going to feed it in like that. Feed it down. As you can see, there is enough room, and we've only got to clear this by the diameter of this pin. That's all we've got to do. So I think it's about 4 mil. So we only need 4 mil, which we've got, but it's a bit of a tricky situation. So that's what I'm up to. So I've just cut that off. So basically this is how it's going to work. I don't know what I was thinking by putting a nut on the end of that and using a gal washer and thinking that I can MIG that, but this is going to work a lot better. So the plate is literally going to go on there, and we can feed it through there like that, and we've got enough room there, enough height, and that's going to sit on there like that. Get that level, and then we'll be able to bit by bit turn this and then turn the nut and then pull it out. Okay, so we're just going to face this off, and I am using a parting off tool here, and I think anybody that uses a lathe can fully appreciate how sometimes you get a little bit lazy, and instead of changing a tool, which I need to actually put some grooves in, I might as well just part off, face off with a parting off tool. So go in just a little bit. So I just cut just enough stock that we can actually get this done. So literally we're running out of time. Customer is due any kind of moment, but I'm really hoping that he's going to be late. So I'm just going to do this real quick. There we go, we've almost got it square. It doesn't have to be, it's not a precise precision part, this. So we're going to put some grooves in this. A lot of chatter. A lot of chatter. I really do need to use some other kind of tool to actually put the grooves in this, and I should actually machine that face down. So I might look for something else. So we've got the part kind of machined. It really doesn't matter too much. I do actually need to put this recess in there. So we just need it to go like that. So that will work. And then we're going to use a stainless steel. So we just started machining the 45-degree angle. So just finished this. So we'll put that together. I did put it on the mill, and you know, it's not perfectly V'd, but all we need to do is make sure that when this is pulled, it expands. I'm not overly happy with that, but you know what, it really does not matter. Let's just see if this O-ring will actually fit in there. And oh, that fits really well. So OD, O-ring is okay. Okay, next thing we need to do is put that in there and see if that's flush to the surface. So basically, as you screw and pull it in, that's how it clamps on. So that will work. No, sneezing. So That is okay. So the other one is well and truly way too big. Just put that in there. I've got about 7 mil. And now we've got between 3 and 4 mil. So as we pull that up, that will expand, it will grab it and pull it through. So I reckon we're good as gold, to tell you the honest truth. Whether to put a spacer on there, I don't know. I don't think it really needs it. But that's it. That is the key. Literally. That fits on top of there. That fits there. So we will need a spacer. I've got that there. I'll have to bevel that. And then that's going to push down on there. And then spread it like that. That's all it does. Just looking at this, I actually don't think you need even a spacer, maybe a washer. It spreads it. So I don't think you need a spacer on there. That will actually do it with it's still loose. You can see the gap is getting bigger just there as I'm turning it. I don't think you need a spacer at all. That works perfect. That's going to work. Okay, let's see if this works. So I'll just cut down the bolt. So we'll put that in there, like that. Tighten up the vise a bit. I'll have to cut that down a bit more. Wonder if you can get that in. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be cut down more. Oh no. Okay, so that works. Probably cut it down a little bit. Put that on. Okay, tighten that up. We'll grab, we need the 8 mil, wherever that's gone. Don't It's disappeared. That little bolt has just disappeared. Ah, there it is. Okay. Don't think that's the right one. Let's improvise. So we'll put that there. slide that in there. Okay, so that is, get some light on the matter. So that's in there like that. We've got that there. We've got the 8mm. It's going to go into that hole. So we could actually screw it down this way too. But I think we need to kind of put that in there. I need the right bolt. I did cut it down. Anyhow, let's just guesstimate that. So we've got that from there to there. So we're going to have a bolt sitting in there like that. That's fine. Yeah. Then we're going to have this plate, and we're going to wind this up like that. Right, and it starts to lever it up like it is. Tighten that, lever that, put the 8mm bolt there, so that will press down like that, and then we will be able to pull this out. So I think that's probably the end of the video. I think that works really well. So that's going to work. It's already started pulling it up. Let's just flatten that down. Anyhow, that's it. So that is a BF steering column pulley system, I guess. So that should make my life a lot more easier. Alright, thanks for watching.